fray. Starting right now, here's your host Alfredo Leon.
Thank you, Ella. And once again, Kevin Harvick got another win as he won at Michigan International Speedway on Sunday, which gave him a career high 7 wins this season. This is what Harvick is right now.
He's on fire!
His number 4 Ford finished 3+ seconds ahead of Brad Keselowski's number 2 Ford on Sunday. Here was Harvick speaking about the win, as well as a cute moment by his son Keelan after speaking to Marty Schneider, courtesy of NBCSN.
What an incredible win for Kevin Harvick, 108 laps led. And he wanted to know if Keelan could come out here and say hi to the fans. Say hi to Keelan, everyone. You wanted him to get the checkered flag. Why?
Well, he's asked me for a couple days that he said, Daddy, if you win, I want to go across the track and get the checkered flag. So pretty cool to be able to watch him do that. You gotta wave it. Wave it!
What a moment.
Yeah.
Kyle Busch, who started Sunday with the points lead, finished third in his number 18 Toyota. Austin Dillon in the number 3 Chevrolet was fourth, followed by Ryan Blaney's number 12 Ford. Here's the rest of the top 10 after Blaney. 6th, Kurt Busch driving the 41 car for Stewart-Haas Racing. Eric Almirola's teammate driving the 10 car, finishing 7th. Denny Hamlin finishing 8th, driving the 11 car for Joe Gibbs Racing. Chase Elliott finishing 9th, driving the 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. And Joey Logano rounding out the top 10 with the number 22 car for Team Penske. Martin Truex Jr., the 3rd driver in NASCAR's Big 3, along with Harvick and Busch, was 14th in the 40 car field in his number 78 Toyota. Jimmy Johnson finished 28th in the 48 Chevrolet Camaro for Hendrick Motorsports. Busch has won 6 races this year, and Truex has finished in first 4 times. The rest of the field had combined to just win 6 of the 23 races. That's how dominant these big 3 have been. The next Monster Energy Cup Series race will be the Bass Pro Shops NRA Night Race on Saturday, August 18th at 7:30 p.m. starting on NBCSN. This goes to show you the dominance of the Big 3 once again being shown at Michigan. And Michigan isn't the most exciting race of the year, especially when a guy like Harvick winning by 3 seconds, nobody could touch him. And this goes to show you the domination of the Big 3 once again. And this shows you that pretty much these 3 are locked for Homestead, with the 4th essentially being a filler. Who knows who it'll be? Could it be Keselowski? Could it be Busch, Kurt Busch? Could it be Eric Almirola? Could it be Jimmy Johnson, if he could finally get a win? Could it be Kyle Larson? Who knows who it'll be? But it looks like the Big 3, they're locked for Homestead unless there's something catastrophic happens before that. Which I don't think is going to happen because of how many playoff points these guys have accumulated. They're almost a guarantee to make it to Homestead, which would be incredible. That just because of how many stage points they got and playoff points and everything, they look like they're going to be in great shape. But Harvick is cementing himself as, I think, the favorite to win the championship. And if he doesn't win it, based on how he's dominating right now, it would be disappointing. And the fact is, not many drivers have been able to win 8 races in a season this early on. Not since Kyle Busch in 2008. And when he won his 7th, he struggled and only won 1 more race for the rest of the season. And he struggled in the chase that year. And he had bad finishes in the first 3 races at that time. And let's hope that Harvick doesn't go through that. But the way he's going right now, he's not going to be stopped. He's on fire, as was the NBA Jam video earlier. And I think he is he's going to be tough to beat if he keeps this up. And if he keeps this up, he could definitely get 10 wins. When was the last driver to get 10? I think it was Jimmy Johnson. When he won his championship, I think it was 2007, he got 10 wins. And no driver's been able to do that since. But if he keeps this up, he could get more than 10 wins. Who knows? But right now, he's definitely rolling. And I don't think he's going to be tough. I mean, he's going to be tough to stop. I don't think anybody's going to touch him right now. And if he keeps this up, he's definitely going to keep winning. And that was a nice moment with Keelan, his son, be able to ride in him with victory lane. The closest thing I ever saw to seeing a kid celebrate with his dad like that was Chase Elliott celebrating with Bill Elliott when he won the Brickyard 400 in 2002. But he didn't get to ride around in the car with his dad like Keelan did with Kevin doing that in Michigan. He'll never forget that. Of course, he will never forget grabbing the checkered flag for his dad while Harvick was doing the interview with Marty Snyder. And that was a pretty cool moment. Keelan will never forget that. And then when Harvick celebrated victory lane, Keelan didn't get out of the car right away. And then he got the interview by Chris Sabota of NBCSN. That was a pretty cool moment, seeing them be able to ride around the car. He'll never forget that. Definitely not a lot of drivers' kids get to do that. But now, that could set the standard for other drivers to bring their kids into victory lane, if that's the case. But that was a pretty cool moment, which was a pretty dull race, though. I usually watch every race no matter what, but Michigan isn't that exciting, especially besides the fact that it's always a fuel mileage race, and that's pretty much what it's known for. Pretty much that's it. It's just a big, wide racetrack when guys go fast and just pull away. It's all that aero issue that a lot of people have been talking about, and I don't really want to get into that because it's really not something that's worth talking about. But other than that, though, what Keelan did was pretty cool to celebrate with his father like that, and Kevin letting Keelan get in the car. That was pretty cool. But still, though, as far as the race is concerned, it goes to show you the Big Three is just dominant right now, and the best teams seem to be dominating right now, basically because of that splitter that doesn't help the middle teams like Rich Jones Racing or Roush Fenway Racing, but helps the top teams like Stewart Haas Racing and Joe Gibbs Racing, even Hendrick Motorsports to some degree. But this is just the domination of the Big Three, and I don't see these Big Three slowing down anytime soon. Would be surprised if Kyle Busch won at Bristol on Saturday night. As much as I don't want him to win, he'll probably have a shot at winning there. Harvick will too, and Truex as well. But the Big Three is going to keep dominating, and like I said before, because of this domination, a lot of drivers are going to have winless seasons that would win it any other year. Guys like Denny Hamlin and Jimmy Johnson and Kyle Larson, guys like that would win any other year, may not win this year due to the domination of the Big Three. Fact is the very few winners this year because of this domination. It may be good for their playoff chances, those guys, but pretty much they're not going to get to victory lane if the Big Three keeps dominating like this. And these guys haven't had that many winless seasons. Hamlin and Johnson have never had a winless season. That's on the line. Other guys like Kurt Busch haven't won either. Like probably would win any other year, but he hasn't won since the February of 2017 when he won the Daytona 500. Has not won since. So it just shows you the Big Three is just dominant. Harvick is just not going to be stopped that easily, unless if he makes a mistake. But he's not going to make that many mistakes that often. And him winning 7 races, he's got a shot at 10. It's not out of the realm. So we'll see if he can keep it up. But I expect the Big Three to definitely keep it up. This is definitely going to be a seesaw effect between these guys, back and forth, cat and mouse, whatever you want to call it. These guys are going to just keep winning. And congratulations again to Harvick, winning another race. Let's see if they can keep it going. Let's see if the other guys can respond. Let's see if we can get a new winner, just like we got with Chase Elliott and Eric Jones. Can we get a Jimmy Johnson to win, or Denny Hamlin, or Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, somebody else, Brad Keselowski, guys that would win any other year, like multiple races, have not been able to do that this year to the Big Three. Let's hopefully get a different winner. One of those guys would be a crazy. Jimmy Johnson, especially because how much he struggled. So that'd be nice to see him get a victory, especially get him not worry about the playoffs anymore if he can win and get in. So we'll see what happens. But Harvick, he's going to be tough. Bristol's one of his best tracks. He's won there before. Let's see if he can do it again. Let's see if Busch, one of his best tracks, could get a win, or Truex. It's definitely, I have a feeling it's going to be a Big Three driver winning it this weekend. Don't be surprised. And it should be interesting to see if somebody else could beat these guys, but as of right now, nobody's going to touch them. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more competitive, but as of right now, it doesn't look like it. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. If you are brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.